Subticker Spacebandit here with another episode of World of Tanks, and today I bring you a game in the machine. Yeah, I know. I don't think I featured this tank much on my channel. First of all, I don't own it, and second of all, I don't think I enjoyed playing it in the past. But I gotta tell you, I've had this game, so this game is from some time ago. Spoilers. I don't remember how long ago, but it's some time ago. But I just can't believe I never posted this on my channel. Like, it's ridiculous. The game is actually freaking really good, and there's some good things that I've done in this game that we need to talk about. So, first of all, Machine is fantastic tank. I think right now, when I kind of came around to it, I think it's really, really good. You just have to learn not to get yourself in a stupid situation. Use your armor. You have really good turret armor, so use it as such. Because it has Chieftain's turret and Skoda's gun, like, it makes it fantastic. So this game is played on my son's account. We did grind this tank a long time ago. My son doesn't play the game, but whenever I feel like playing this tank, I log onto his account and I play. So, but yeah, not Skoda, but TVP's gun, Chieftain's turret, and AMX 50B's hull. That's how good this tank is. So, you know, if you like playing AMX 50B, you definitely love playing this tank because obviously you have a lot more armor than on AMX 50B. So, in this game we took literally very standard position, which is this area F9 over here early in the game. It's I noticed that when I play my games cautiously and I start slow, I usually have much better results. So it's better to react to the game than to push through sometimes and get yourself killed. Unfortunately, it's nature of the game. Sometimes I do that because the teams are bad, so you're trying to make a difference in the game, you're trying to win a game, and you push too hard, and most of the time you lose because of that. Because I die, right? But if I play more passive, it also depends on the situation. If my team is strong enough, then playing passive will help. If your team is not strong enough, then you're probably going to lose the game because your gun is not in the game as early as possible, right? But in this game, basically the entire game is me reacting to the situation. So here we realize that on the south side, there's literally no one on my team. So I decided to drop wow, freaking RD shell. Man, that was close. And I didn't even see it aiming at me, interestingly enough. There might have not been an RD indicator in this game still here, because that's from a while ago. But anyway, I recognize that we have no one south. We have a couple of TDs in area G4, which is good because these tanks cannot advance. But at the same time, I got myself in this position here, which has a little bit of a ground here to play hold down, which is good, but we gotta keep moving because RD shell can come in at any time. So we're gonna kind of move around here, just making sure I'm not being targeted. Again, this was from time when being targeted by RD was not in the game yet. So we lost our sixth sense. We're gonna reload to heat because we have some heavy tanks over here to deal with, and we want to make sure we pen them. So this type 5 heavy, we should be able to pen him now. We put one shell into him. We don't have any more shots at him. He recognized that he was being shot from this area here. But since I'm not being targeted, I'm going to make it up this hill, and I'm going to try to get some shots into either Type 5 or into this Object 279. And right here I have shots into him. So we're going to put, well, most of our clip in there, and the last shell, unfortunately, I didn't aim it properly. But again, playing it smart. Playing it to tank strengths, and so that the opposition tanks are not paying attention to me. Now, whenever you see Machine on the opposite team, you guys have to pay attention to this tank because it's devastating. Literally. This clip is devastating. So we're gonna try to get into position to shoot this object again. We see his roof, so we should be able to put some shells into him again. And we do. And just like last time, we didn't aim our last shell very well. But we put a nice clip into him, and just like that, we're sitting at, what, 3,700 damage. With some spotting damage as well, because we are spotting these heavy tanks for RTDs that were at G9. And now we're going to move up on them. Going to try to finish them up in this area and check what else is here. Unfortunately, this E4 is still here, so we have to be mindful of that. We don't want to lose any HP to this guy, so we're going to try to come around from this side and climb up here so that we can get our gun down. But I don't want to risk it. He might have his APCR loaded, and that will go through my turret without an issue, so being careful here. Now I'm wondering if RD is actually aiming at me, because I see something is aiming at me, so we're going to back up over here and wait for the RD shell. It doesn't come in, so now we're going to move up. And now we got spotted again, so we have to move forward because RD could be aiming here. Oh my goodness, it was aiming here. That was so close again. Well, you gotta be good to be lucky, guys. Like, I got lucky here quite a few times in this game. So now we know that E4 fired. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna approach him and we're gonna try to put a clip into him. We're gonna trade here. That's the idea. I want to trade. I want to put all of my clip into him. Even if he puts a shell into me, that's fine, as long as he doesn't set me on fire, which is always a risk you take every once in a while. So, you know, he could have set me on fire, but we were able to empty our clip. And yeah, that was a good magazine, just like that. And my friendly showed up, so they should be able to take him out of the game right there. And we are on a reload. We're just going to try to support our chieftain over here, but he has no problem taking the E4 out. Game is very close, 5-4, as you can see there. And the opposition team still has a light tank, has a TD. So there's still some potent tanks on the opposing team. RD is still in play. So at this point I realized, you know what, maybe I should drop back towards the base, because I have a feeling they might actually try to cap, or light tank might go after the RD. And yeah, my feelings were correct. The light tank is somewhere over here. As you can see, I'm spotted, but I'm not being targeted. That means that I'm moving along with the light tank somehow. I know he's here somewhere, so we're gonna try to go behind the hill over here. Now I'm being targeted, so yeah, he's somewhere here. I'm pretty sure he's going after RD, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to cut him off and see if we can get our RD to survive. And there he is, right there, G-Source. So we're gonna try to put a shell into him there, and then he disappears. But we're gonna keep chasing him. We're gonna be hungry here. We're gonna keep chasing him. We're gonna try to get him out of the game, get some more damage. We're already sitting at over 5k damage. As long as the bat shot, there's still bat shot in the game. As long as the bat shot doesn't show up, we should be fine. But unfortunately, bat shot shows up, and this is we're in a pickle right here, because the light tank might easily turn around, and we really have to deal with this bat shot. So we're gonna try to go head on towards him. Unfortunately, we missed the first shot. He puts a shot into us. We don't miss the second one. Do we miss the third one? Let's see. Auto aim. No, we hit him third time around. And we're gonna keep chasing him. And then I realized that light tank is going right after us. I know bat shot's on reload. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna front face the light tank. Hopefully he can bounce a shell or two from us. And he does bounce a shell. So now we're almost loaded. We should be able to take him out of the game. Free aim right here. We put one shell into him, another shell into him, and he's gone. So now it's only bat shot left. And we have 2 shells left, so we should be able to take him out if he shows his face close to us. We're going to try to chase him down and get our damage number a little bit higher. As you notice there, we're already sitting at 6,400 damage. Very nice game for this tank. We have 1,700 assisted damage as well, so we're just looking for a kill here. Unfortunately, auto aim shot misses, and oh my, so unfortunate. That was so unfortunate. He could have killed me here if he high rolls, but luckily he misses his shell. But he's busy. He's busy. He doesn't pay attention to us. We're on a reload right now. He's going after our TD, so what we're gonna do is reload and go after him again, and hopefully we can take one hit. I don't think he would be able to high roll that high, but you never know in this game. So let's see if we can put a shell into him. He's behind the rocks. I can't. Maybe on a pass-through right here, can we put a hit into him? Ah, we hit the dead wreck of the Borsig or whatever that was. So now, key play here is I don't want him to run away. So I really want to make sure that I get the high ground. And this, I think that's a key play right here, getting high ground so that we can spot him and we know where he is. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And machine gives you that mobility so you can do things like this. And we're spotted now. And at first I didn't know where he was coming from, but we managed to dip in behind a hill right here. And he couldn't get a shell into us, so we're able to just poke out, take that chance, and take him out of the game. Doing a little wiggle at the end because I think the game was just fantastic. It was just a great game. Not the greatest damage that you're ever gonna see, but pretty decent. 6,500 damage in a very close game. Quite satisfying. So yeah, I found this game on my hard drive and I'm like, how in the hell I never posted this? It's beyond me, but I thought I would share it with you guys because it was fantastic. And I'm pretty sure I have plenty more games like I probably never tapped into and I never showed on my channel. So maybe once I start sifting through all the things that I have, maybe I will post a little bit more, but I guess we'll see. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, happy tanking, Space Bandit. Check it out.